Hey everyone, happy Sunday. Today is already the 19th. Doing a video for my act of kindness for February 7th and 8th. If you'll remember, the 5th and 6th were already posted. So February 7th was a little bit interesting. A lot of these, and I've said this before, are kind of reflective about, and I didn't intend this, about kind of forgiveness and patience. Sometimes they can go hand in hand. I have a guy that I had dated, and kind of out of the clear blue sky, he had quit talking to me. And I am not a fan of that. I think it's very weird and immature to be ghosted. I'm actually writing about that in one of my upcoming books. But anyway, he resurfaced out of nowhere, and we ended up meeting for coffee, which was a big deal to me because I probably should have just been like, no. And I think if I would not have been thinking these things through and trying to go forward, truly doing an act of kindness, I probably would have just done that. So, whatever. I went ahead, I met him for coffee. He really wanted to work on dating, but I'm not interested in that because the trust is gone. We weren't even really dating for that long to begin with. It's not like we had a relationship and had problems. I think it's a thing that we face with online dating. That's something I'm definitely going to make a video about and delve a little bit deeper into. On the 8th, I ended up making some Blondie bars. I've never made those before, and I actually made them at a friend's house, but I paid for all the stuff. And they went to her kid's school, and then I took a couple of them with me. I had like 3 left, and I gave them to some people at work. So my act of kindness, I guess, was helping this fundraiser at my friend's child's school. It was kind of interesting. I guess I'm always into learning something new, and the proceeds, I wish I could tell you what they were going to go to. Oh, they're going to go to a field trip. I think they're going to Washington. Kind of ironic to going to DC. It's a very important thing, I think, for a kid to go and do that. But right now it's a little bit of a volatile time, so I'm not sure. If I was a parent, if I would be wanting my kid to be going, I mean, yes, I would want them to go to DC, but I probably would want to be there or something. So anyways, those were my acts of kindness for February 7th and 8th, and hope everyone's having a great Sunday. I have some friends coming over. We're going to eat some pasta. I made homemade sauce, and I'm just going to boil the macaroni now, and we're going to eat pasta and just hang out. So I hope everyone had a great day. Bye. Hey YouTube, good morning. Looking so pretty. Just woke up, making some breakfast. I'm actually making fish for breakfast. So I'm like an embarrassing 3 weeks behind on these videos. I have been making them and I couldn't get them to upload. And then some of them got deleted and it's just been like a whole thing. So I left off on February 7th and 8th I'm attaching to this video. So you'll see that. So I've been having to write all this down because if not, I don't know what I did on what date. Got my handy little book here. Shout out to my supervisor, Amy, who got me that for Christmas because it's like the sweetest ever. I remember this day. So, February 9th, I ended up, it's kind of interesting. I ended up going for a walk that day. It was like not the worst day in Cleveland. We've had a really good winter, but a really good February. And when I went on a walk, I saw one of the older neighborhood guys here. Kind of, he's kind of hunched over when he walks, and so I walked with him. I like kind of grabbed his arm, kind of walked with him to his house. It was like dark and cold, and I didn't really like go, oh, here, I'm going to help you. And I don't know that he needed my help, but I think it was just the kindness of like hanging out with him, taking a walk with him. So that was February 9th, and that was nice. We didn't really say a lot, but, you know, Just a nice older guy. Gave him some company. This is ready to eat, so I'm gonna actually eat, and then I'll be back with the rest. Okay, I'm back in all my beautiful glory with no makeup. I haven't even brushed. All I did was brush my teeth today. Only to drink coffee and eat fish. I love fish. So I made it. So anyway, yeah, so that was February 9th. And then February 10th, I just looked in my handy dandy notebook. I bought a pack of K-Cups, like for your Keurig machine. I bought a pack for a friend of mine who's like a coffee fiend. And it's kind of a weird story. Her living situation is strange, and they have a K-Cup machine only there, and they're kind of expensive, especially because she's a hardcore coffee drinker. So I just bought her some K-Cups and went over and said hi and had a little visit. My chin is still jacked up from, that's crazy. It's still like 2-3 weeks later. Yeah. And then February 11th, and then I'm going to cut this off because I don't want to have to put 5 days in there. Another reflective kind of thing. Another weird dating sort of thing. I guess, like, I may as well say, like, I date a lot, I guess you would say. And I am on some online dating apps. I date guys I meet through friends, or I date guys on there. But this is so weird because this is like, I feel like this is like the running theme in my life. I went out with a guy that I had been talking to for a little while, and we went out on a date, and he was an actual belligerent jerk, and he was sort of cheap to the server. And so my act of kindness was I went back in and left money on the table. I acted like I had to go back in and go to the bathroom, but I threw down an extra 20. I don't even know, like, percentage-wise or whatever, but I felt like they just deserved it. And I'm so sick of dating. It's like I say, like, oh, I want a guy to take me out, but then I go out, whatever. I was just recently talking to and seeing a really nice guy who's a doctor, but he worked like 100 hours a week. I never got to see him. So I guess it's just me, myself, and I. That's fine. Anyway, so today's Tuesday. Today's actually the 28th. I'm getting caught up on videos going back that far. I'll try to make another one tomorrow. I hope everyone has a good night and good day. See you soon.